So last month I played Cave Story, which if I have to summarize the experience, I would say it was interesting. Less in a way that it was fantastic and everyone should play it, but more so as there are highlights that I really liked and I can understand why it helped shape the indie game scene as of today. A big part of it is that it has a good story. The player character is not someone whose life was ruined by the bad guy or something like that. He just woke up when things already started rolling, and the story focuses more on the many characters' experience on them. It's great, and the story shows that it has a lot of heart put into it. The original game was released in 2004, and I would imagine it must be great to experience it at the time. But while the story is great, the gameplay does have some issues. Some of them are because of age, but some aren't. And one of them is the camera system. So the camera tries to give you extra space to see what's in front of you while also slowly smooth out the transition when you change direction. Sounds great in theory, but bad in practice, especially in boss fights. This is because there will be times you are running away from a boss long enough for the camera to finish the transition to face the other way, and you will have very little space to see the projectiles behind you, and can't quickly see where the boss is when you face them again. Might not sound like a big deal, but it definitely is when the game uses a 4:3 aspect ratio. Sometimes it's also not clear what you need to do to progress. For example, there's a quest in the game to get all the dogs in an area, but there's one that you can't pick up until you talk to everyone near it. An issue from the game's age is the lack of save point right before a boss fight. More often than not, the boss room is close from the save point, but there are dialogues and animations that you can't skip if you died from the boss fight. I enjoy the challenge from the boss fights themselves, but this is just frustrating. All the complaints aside, I think Cave Story is worth a try if you want to know why it's regarded as a classic. Although, if you don't have much free time, I recommend playing modern indie games instead, with all the modern features like wide aspect ratio and better save system. Do give the soundtrack a listen though. I think both the original chiptune and remastered versions are fantastic.